What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Uncle Duck coming to you from New Orleans, NOLA, the Crescent City. Yeah, that Big Easy, baby. And today I got some content for you. But before we get into all that, you know what I need you to do? I need you to smash that like button. I'm talking about absolutely assault that thing. Click subscribe and the bell notifications and click on all so you'll be aware of every last video I'm dropping. I'm on a road to monetization, you heard me? Help a brother out. Interact in the comment sections if you want to. If you don't want, leave your opinion. Do me a favor and drop some fleur-de-lis in the chat. All engagement is appreciated. And I'm known, if y'all plan on watching this one, I'ma definitely get some engagement. But with no further ado, let's get into it. So in the wake of Drake's lawsuit against UMG in federal court. This week we got some updates. Basically, the court pretty much cooked Drake and his lawyers. She had a little smoke for the UMG lawyers. She just basically had questions and, it also came out that a lot of Lucian Grange basically standing on business, basically saying that Drake is just using this as promotional for his album rollout and whatnot, which is pretty much what I think it is. But in the wake of that, we have a media blackout of Drake's Iceman album. I haven't spoken on Drake in quite a while. Let me just say that title sucks. Horrendous. I haven't even spoken on or touched on the episodes he's putting out. Let me just say those sucked. The episodes themselves sucked. What did I miss? The song? Beat was cool. He was rapping. He was flowing. Content-wise, trash. Cause it's weird that you steady talking about being played by other men or something. Just get over it and stop talking to these dudes. In my opinion. But you're free to do whatever you want as an artist. But like I said, in the wake of all that, in steps in Jalopy Bungus. And if you're unfamiliar with Jalopy Bungus, go check him out. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of people. And I'm a Kendrick supporter. I'm not a fan of people putting Kendrick on a pedestal. I'm not a fan of people putting Drake on a pedestal. And as a Kendrick supporter, knowing that Kendrick probably don't want you putting him on a pedestal also makes it even weirder. I got equal smoke for Drake glazers and Kendrick glazers alike. And right now, it seems as though the Kendrick side is not only glazing, but it's to this point in which it's become religious. And on both sides, I'm not just singling out the Kendrick glazers because it's just as bad. You see, we've gone from entertainment to fanaticism, or let me step back. Entertainment, passion to politics, and now we've entered the realm of religion. Y'all have created cults around these two individuals, and it's weird. So, because I'm going to try to get on as fast as I can. So Jalopy recently put out a video basically saying that he is boycotting Iceman album and he won't be reacting to it, which is fine and dandy. The backlash came when people disagreed, mostly No Life Shaq. And to be absolutely honest with you, I saw it coming a mile away. You see, the problem, Jalopy, and I have no problem with you taking a stance that you've taken. But, you're not, you don't react to albums anyway, so it's really no sweat off your back. Also, these other creators like Curtis King, well, Curtis does. The Company Man, you got Big Kish, you've got Koala T, Koala does every now and then too. But for the most part, people just give their commentary on it. They don't really react to it, So it's really no sweat off their back. But the problem is Jalopy and those creators that are riding with Jalopy. The problem comes in when you, as the content creator, fail to cultivate a fan base that is tolerant of other people's opinions. You see, you've created this cult, every last one of you. A cult glued together in hatred. Hatred is the modus operandi. The modus operandi of this cult. You feel me? See, me, when I came into this space, when I started reacting to certain things surrounding this beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, I made it clear from the jump that this is not a channel that's gonna be glazing Kendrick, although I am a supporter. I called anyone who was glazing Kendrick weird on previous videos because Kendrick himself wouldn't even want you to glaze him the way he's been glazed. I find it just as weird coming, but on the Kendrick side, there seems to be this undertone of social justice tied into it, which ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's social justice tied into it to save hip, which I was unaware that hip hop was in danger. I've always thought of hip hop being a global phenomenon. You see, if we was going to save hip hop, we would have did it back in the early 90s with people the likes of Jerry Heller and stuff. These corporate entities with money invested in the prison industrial complex. And I see a lot of y'all talking about the free speech in hip hop. Newsflash, dude, we losing free speech rights in the real world, let alone hip hop. Who cares? There's much bigger issues to stand behind than what's going on in hip hop at the present time. And maybe it's me, because I'm old, I got kids, I got a wife, I got a family, I own a house, so there's responsibilities that I have outside of the internet. I touch grass, because I have to cut it. So when I'm out there cutting and I got to at least step in it, I encourage y'all to do the same. Have responsibility. I have people that depend on me outside of the internet. Y'all need to get a life. It's weird. So, Jalopy, to me, didn't do a great job at cultivating an audience willing to be tolerant of others' opinion. Jalopy, you can't do nothing about your audience deciding to attack other creators. I get that. There's nothing you can do about it, but at the same time, you could have cultivated a more tolerant audience. You see, it's all rooted in hatred. I found it weird when you were crying over Kendrick and you see all that plays into it. All these antics from your side and people who do these similar things, it all plays into it. It's almost like, and that's why I relate it to religion, because it's almost like y'all pulling on heartstrings to do some pulpit pimping. You feel me? It's all emotional based. Why is there so much emotion tied into a battle in which the person that you're backing won? Y'all make it seem like Kendrick was the loser. So this all, it's all fine and dandy. Jalopy put out his statement. He's not backing. He's not going to react to the Iceman album, which I have another problem I had is the fact that he said, although he won't be reacting to the album itself, he will be reacting to the comment, to the antics surrounding it. When last I checked, that seems as though that's promotion in itself. So you're not going to react to the album, but everything leading up to it, you're going to react to it, and that's not promotion, and you're going to react afterwards as well, which is more promotion. And whether you a Drake fan or not, whether you hate Drake, you're going to be tuned in because you want to see if he sends shots. Me personally, not being a Drake fan whatsoever, I am highly anticipating this album. Oh yeah, I'm going to be tapped in. I don't react, so as it's no sweat off my back. I'm going to do an album review. And if the album's decent, I'm gonna let you know. See, I'm not biased like these people. I think Drake is just as much of a POS that you think he is. But the difference between me and some of these people is the fact that I can separate the music from the individual. If the album's good, I'ma let you know straight up. I don't anticipate it being good. I definitely don't anticipate it being my cup of tea because I've outgrown Drake a long time ago. I'm way past being a Cardi fan, but I was able to recognize that album was good despite Cardi's shortcoming. You see, Jalopy, and I get it. But like I said, you didn't cultivate a fan base willing to tolerate a difference of opinion. So this all kicked off with No Life Shaq. And I blame No Life Shaq as well. Although I agree with him. I do agree with him. I think a lot of these people who are on this bandwagon of this media blackout, I think a lot of them who claim that they're going to be blacking out this Iceman album, I think they're going to end up reacting to it. I mean, maybe not, because like I said, it doesn't pay. I'm not monetized. It don't even matter to me. But it doesn't pay because you get the copyright claim. So you can't even monetize the reaction video. So that's an easy one. But if you're doing everything up, if you're covering everything up to that point and beyond, it's all for naught in my opinion. To me, y'all just weird. And like I say, No Life Shaq is right. He was just wrong in his approach. No Life Shaq, dude, I don't know how old you are, homie. Me being a man of a certain age, I'm 40. I just made 40. Happy birthday to me. I just made 40. And maybe things were a little bit different. Or maybe my dad taught me a little bit different. But you don't call no man a liar. So it's not so much about what you said, No Life Shaq. It's about how you said it. There was ways in which you could have went about it without calling people a liar. And I get that. Though I stand with you 100%. I don't agree your approach, but I stand with you. And I'm sure Jalopy did too. I'm sure Jalopy supports you. Maybe not support, but he already said he don't even care. My problem with everything surrounding this is the idolatry of it all. The cult-like behavior. The going from passion to politics and now religion is what makes it weird and not very fun at all. I don't know if y'all know this, but one of those elements of hip hop is, break dancing and, graffiti. These are all elements. Hip hop ain't all about lyricism. Hip hop is also about having fun. So whether you will agree with it or not, there is space in this genre for an artist like Drake. Maybe not Drake himself, because he is a POS, but there is space in this genre for artists like him. Do I think Drake is hip hop? No, I think he lost that a long time ago. And I don't think he cares. I do think he has a disdain for African Americans. I could be wrong. I do think he has a disdain for us. I don't have no qualms about telling you my disdain for his antics, but I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that I had a disdain for some of the people on the Kendrick side as well. Not Kendrick himself, not Kendrick's team, but the fan base, the idolater, idol worshiper, the people who put these people on pedestals. Here's a few examples, dude. This is on Big Kish's. Big Kish reacted to it, and he's taking sides. First of all, the narrative that this was an attack on Jalopy is insane. The exchange happened on Twitter. I don't know if y'all been sleeping under a rock, but Twitter is not a nice place. Like I said, I don't agree with No Life Shaq's way of speaking on it, but Twitter's the wild, wild west. People just say stuff like, don't get in your feelings. Like, yeah, I did say it's not what you say, it's how you say it, but it's the internet. Stop being in your feelings, dude. But if you go throughout the comment section on Big Kish's latest video, it's all kinds of disparaging things about No Life Shaq. Who, by the way, I don't know if I said it or if I said it in my first take, I am not a fan of, but I stand with them. I'm not a fan of No Life Shaq's antics. Stand with them. And the fact that some of these people talking about, oh, I'm unsubscribed. You weren't a fan in to begin with. Why you feel the need to announce it on other people's channels anyway? Weird, dude. It's Big Kish. It's nothing but negative comments. I'm glad I unsubscribed from No Life Shack when he first showed signs of simping for Drake months ago. Yo, Kendrick is not paying you. Kendrick is not giving you a pat on the back. He's not gonna let you undo his zipper for him when he needs to use the bathroom. What's it matter that No Life Shack can also be a fan of Drake's music? Boycott and unsubscribe from No Life Shack like I did if he supports a hater like Drake. Yo, No Life Shack been compromised. And that's another thing, this compromised word. Why is, if you have a difference of opinion, you're compromised? Because he likes a particular song or an album that you don't agree is good, you're compromised? Wild. And that's not even the only example. Anybody who touches on this subject, it's the same sorts of comments. Even on No Life Shack's latest video, it's 99% hate comments. I'm unsubscribing. So you clicked on this man's video just to tell him you're unsubscribing? Weird. Hip hop don't need saving, dude. It's not going anywhere. It is global. Drake can't do nothing to kill hip hop. If hip hop didn't die with Pac and Biggie, if hip hop didn't die with the uprising of drill music, and things of that nature, the debauchery that came along with that, Sexy Red is more of a problem than Drake in my eyes. No disrespect. What disrespect? No disrespect. There's a lot more problems in hip hop than Drake suing UMG for defamation that he's not even going to win. So what are you even worried about? And also, you guys are acting if Kendrick lost the battle. Last I checked, the consensus was he won. The overwhelming consensus. Yeah, y'all weird. Look, I'm gonna leave it there. I ain't, this is my second take. The last time I thought I hit the record button and I went clean off, but I'm gonna cut it there. If I forgot something, it is what it is. If I forgot something that I wanted to say, it is what it is. I just need to get this off my chest because it's weird. And like I say, these creators are cultivating this cult-like fan base and they're not telling their fans to be more tolerant. That's part. Dude, if anything, people like rating this cult religious, spiritual following behind hip hop is more of a danger to hip hop than what Drake's doing in my eyes. And that's it. Look, that's all the time I got. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm talking about absolutely. Smash that like button. Click on subscribe. Tap that bell notification and click on the bell and hit all so you'll be aware of every last video I'm putting out. Just remember, I'm on a road to monetization. So all engagement is appreciated. Man, just smash that like button and subscribe for me. If you don't agree with my take, don't subscribe. It's no sweat off my back. It's really not. Because I have a life outside of this. It's really no biggie. But look, that's all the time I got. And remember, always give maximum effort in all your endeavors. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.